Right. So, conference championship week. We get to take on Air Force. It's been an alright season, but a disappointing season, but an alright season, but a disappointing season. But I want to take a look, first and foremost, at who has earned promotion around the nation. We start off in the Sun Belt. Yeah! They finally did it! After 84 years, ULM have been promoted. The dream has come true. Lane Kiffin and the Warhawks of ULM, who have been in the bottom tier since season 1, they are finally promoted. You'll love to see it. And on the other side, Kent State have also been promoted. But the big story, ULM have finally gotten promotion. Christ. In the SEC, James Madison, after one season down, have been promoted, while Texas State have been relegated. On the other side, Coastal Kakalaki have been promoted, while Temple have fallen to the bottom tier. Poor Temple. Hey, they are just in free fall as a program. In the Pac-12, hey, Washington State finally ends their slide. They get promoted back up, while Mid-Tennessee State have been relegated. And on the other side, Miami of Ohio, who lost, by the way. No natty for them, but they have been promoted, while Georgia Southern, after a winless season, have been relegated. In the Mountain West, Virginia finally stopped their slide and get promoted back up, while Nevada have been relegated. Good for Buffalo, though, holding on in the Mountain West. On the other side, Wake Forest have been promoted, while Northern Illinois, former thorn in our side, they have been relegated as well. Although Nevada will be the primary. Who did Miami lose to? Louisiana Tech. And they're going to play Washington State for the conference title. But yeah, Louisiana Tech was the team to end their season. In the MAC, Vandy, Vanderbilt have been promoted, while Florida Atlantic have been relegated. On the other side, Arizona State, one season after getting relegated, have been promoted, while Houston have been relegated down to the Mountain West. For Conference USA, OK State, Oklahoma State have been promoted, while Stanford relegated again. The Cardinal, man, they need to get Andrew Luck back. On the other side, Mississippi State have also been promoted, while Memphis are relegated for the second season in a row. Yikes. Old Tigres in quite the decline. For the Big Ten, your Wyoming Cowboys have been promoted, while Purdue have fun in a lower conference, you nightmare. Have fun. Frickin' sleep paralysis demon. Jesus. Purdue have been relegated. On the other side, we know it's Air Force, and it was almost BYU. Air Force have also been promoted, while Georgia Tech are relegated for the second season in a row. Rough times for them. So Rowan, conference standings only count this record. This is a team's overall record. So that would be how. For the Big 12, the Baylor Bears have been promoted again, while Colorado have been relegated. On the other side, North Kakalaki promoted after one season down, while West Virginia have been relegated. In the American, Virginia Tech going back up, while Iowa relegated for the second season in a row. And the Washington Huskies also promoted, while the Razorbacks of Arkansas, I think I said Washington was relegated. They were promoted. Arkansas have been relegated. That brings us to the second tier, the ACC. Michigan going back to the Superior Six, while Nebraska have been relegated. On the other side, Tennessee. Wow, the Volunteers into the Superior Six. And for the first time, if I'm not mistaken, Alabama fall to Tier 3. Alabama have been relegated. They have fallen to Tier 3. So if a worse team does better in conference, it can still finish above better teams. Correct. This record matters for bowl games and national titles. This record matters for relegation. So they both matter. This one matters for relegation. And then in the Superior Six, Ohio State's streak continues, while USC, for the second time in their tenure, have been relegated alongside UCLA. Rough year for California, even though both teams were 4 games over 500. USC and UCLA have both been relegated. We don't know, of course, the final way it'll all shake up. That depends on the conference title. And yes, I have seen Wake Forest's mascot. It is stupid sexy, not George Washington on a motorcycle. It's a good time. It's a good time. Shout out to Oral, by the way. Good to see you. 2 nights in a row. I'm honored. So let's see. 6, 7, 8, and 9 all have games this week, but a lot of other teams don't. Yeah, poor Miami of Ohio. They were so close. So close. In terms of the Heisman watch, yeah, no surprise. Ty fell out of the top 5. He was still top 10, but fell out of the top 5. In terms of the bowl projections, no guarantees, but right now the national title game would be A&M and Ohio State. We are projected for the Cotton Bowl against Baylor. That is if we win, though. That's a pretty big if. Because Air Force always ends up being an issue. Do we have injuries? We do. Questionable and probable. Not the worst injuries in the world. Fair enough. One more showdown with Air Force. They're not a bad team. In terms of the philosophy, spec into run defense if that is indeed the way it's supposed to be done. And let's get aggressive. Let's blitz the shit out of them, since you know they're going to run the ball a lot. It's Air Force after all. One more showdown with a military school. You know what's got to be. We got to wear the piss boys. We got to do it. Another conference title game showdown between Wyoming and Air Force. Who won the prediction? Oh, yeah, I should pay that out. It was 50-50, by the way. But people who said yes, congratulations. Those points are yours. Their top players: an injured 88 overall safety, an 84 quarterback, and an 83 center. Jesus Christ, we better win this game. Oh, we better win this game, please. Please, please, please. Our old pals in Air Force. BYU for a while took over as our rivals. Air Force have reassumed that spot. Ford Field? No, Lucas Oil Stadium. That's right, because the scoreboard in the corner. I looked at it too quickly. All right. Well, we're in the state of Indiana, which means let's win this game and get the hell out of Indiana as fast as we can.
Enjoy everything.
We get this win, it would be our 9th of the season, which is the goal of every season, is to win 9 games. And it would be another conference title. Gentlemen, we would love a no-touching victory here. I'm going to guess that's not going to happen. But we would, in fact, love to see it. They are just running the ball down our fucking throats. Still 14 all. Still 14 all. Oh my god. Defense is taking over. Air Force get a field goal. 21-17. 3.5 to go. It's 4th and inch. I'm taking over. I'm not going to let us punt this ball away. No shot. Am I going to let them punt this away? Let's go with the 5 or empty tray works too, actually. We'll set up for the jet sweep, so hopefully they get different personnel out there. And then we'll opt out to the quarterback sneak, and that should open the lane right up for us. If we don't get the first here, that's a big problem. Jesus Christ. Well, we did get the first. And fuck you too. Niles, I talk shit about every damn state we end up playing. All right. Here we go. This could work. Mr. McApee. Mr. McApee gets the first down. Fat McApee. Ooh, maybe we go for the old Liberty Bibberty. Ooh, they are just stacking the box here, though. Opt out.
On play action. Pressure coming.
That was me trying to slide. It didn't quite work out. Hopefully he didn't get hurt. But I absolutely tried to slide there. Didn't work. He's all right. He is okay.
Fakes to the back. He's out of bounds.
Good grab by Wilson. Wilson, we'll take that. How about some kind of monster formation? Not yet. Now's not the time. But we're getting there. Big jack counter. We can do that. Shout out to the dudes for the follow. Ooh, I don't like that. That looks better.
And they're not going to get it. Great stop.
Fuck.
Yard, maybe 2.
Looking forward to the new NCAA game. Yes, but not getting my hopes up. That's the worst thing anybody could do, is get their hopes up for an EA game. All right. This is a big play right here. That is not what I want. That is also not really what I want.
Now he's scrambling. And down he goes. Right around the 40.
That was close. I didn't dare throw on the run because we know how inaccurate he can be. That was damn close. All right, we got 2 minutes here. 2 minutes to win this game. They keep stacking the box. It makes it difficult to want to run the ball. Case in point. Yeah, will probably make us pay extra to get New Mexico. I mean, I don't think they can pull that for New Mexico, though. Who the hell's going to pay for New Mexico? You know? They'll make us pay for the FCS teams.
Gives it right side. Room around the corner. And he's taken down.
Attaboy, Wilson. Big jet sweep.
From the 33-yard line.
Closing in on field goal range to tie it.
Gives it left side. And they hit him in the
Horrible missed block by that offensive lineman. He had a guy right in front of him, and he just ran right past him. I really just don't want to risk possession here.
Under a minute left. He's taken down.
Big run for the Cowboy.
25-yard line.
Big run, big run. We're trying our best
They've got about 2 yards to go.
to keep possession. 35 seconds. First down for the Cowboy. And we'll call a timeout. We can get this touchdown. We can absolutely get this touchdown.
And this is the 15th play of the current drive. Tackle after a decent run up the gut. Wyoming will
call another timeout.
That's their second of the half. From the 14-yard line.
Looking okay.
He gets out to about the 12.
Wish the offensive lineman could block, but they can't. We get one more play to try to score here.
The Cowboys using their third.
I don't like it. It took them way too long to get set up. We're going to have to settle for the field goal.
Well, it's either overtime or bust. They need this to
It took them way too long to get set up. Mills, what's up, by the way?
add a little pressure.
4 seconds.
And this is the 7th.
We'll have to get rid of it fast. But we can take a shot at the end zone.
For the game. This one's over.
Yes! Whew. Oh my God. What is the football doing? I think we broke the game. How far do you think it's going to go? With 1 second to go, Wyoming takes the lead. I'm going to get in trouble for... Oh, my God. Hello.
They just didn't get the snap off in time. Here's the call.
I got in trouble for not picking a play. Do you carry your balls in a bowling ball? Wheelbarrow. Straight out of South Park. Holy shit, I cannot believe that worked. That was such a big risk to lob it time-wise. Whew. Blazing saddles. Feet down. And we take the lead with 1 second left.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Try and win the conference title.
4-yard drive. And they come away with 7 points.
1 play. It's going to be a squib. As light as it can be.
And down he goes.
And that's the game. Well, we couldn't beat Ohio State. But it is a good day overall. For the Cowboys, we get promoted and we do so as conference champions. And who knows, maybe it will be the Cotton Bowl for us coming up. 4 seconds left and we risked that. That was pretty stupid, but it worked. Even the football wanted to leave Indiana. Oh, if every game's a classic, no game is. I mean, Bunny, you're not wrong. But also, what a comeback effort.
For the Cowboys, they continue on above.
There it is, the Big Ten Conference Championship to your Wyoming Cowboys after our 3rd season in this particular conference. I don't know what the hell was going on there. I didn't even try to skip the replay and it glitched out, but hey, we'll take it. Another fantastic game against... Oh my fucking God. What the fuck? Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh, the frickin' function's broken. Just the fact that they're just like, yeah, let's get a good photo. And it was that. I can't move the camera back any further, but the fact that they were just like, yep, that's the winning picture of Wyoming football. That was just an unbelievable catch, though. Both feet down. Eat your heart out, Santonio Holmes. 28-24. Wyoming over Air Force. God, that was stupid to not just kick the field goal, but it worked. Just because it works doesn't mean it's not very, very dumb. And that was very, very dumb. Well, we got it done. Will it be the Goodyear Cotton Bowl against Baylor? Or will it be a different matchup to cap off the 2026 season? Obviously, we'll have to check who won the other conference titles. That helps us decide the call-ups and send-downs for promotion and or relegation. Kai and Ty ended up finishing 4th for the Heisman. But, I mean, it's not undisputed, but it was a nearly undisputed victory for Wake Forest's freshman quarterback, Tony Bentley. So keep an eye out on Wake Forest for the next couple of seasons. They have a freshman Heisman winner. 33 total touchdowns. And indeed, it will be the Cotton Bowl against the Baylor Bears, a team that, in our first season in the Big Ten, earned promotion over us on tiebreaker. We get a chance for redemption against the Baylor Bears. The Prairie Phantom wins the Bednarik. Pearl Harbor Puppy wins the Lombardi. Prairie Phantom also wins the Butkus. So 3 defensive awards this year. We have not gotten the Pop-Tarts Bowl, unfortunately. As the national title game will in fact be Texas A&M against Ohio State. Orange Bowl is Virginia Tech and Tennessee. Sugar Bowl is Minnesota, Georgia. Fiesta Bowl is Miami and USC. Gator Bowl, Western Miss, UCLA. And the Rose Bowl, Notre Dame and Penn State. In terms of the big one, though, the Pop-Tarts Bowl, Wisconsin and LSU. Wisconsin and LSU draw the Pop-Tarts Bowl. So let us take a look. Too bad you can't rename bowl games. I mean, technically you can in the game's coding or whatever, right? But hence the modding and why everything's updated. Let's take a look at all of the conference champions. So, of course, we take home the Big Ten title over Air Force. Mark ourselves down as champions. Vanderbilt wins the MAC. You have Baylor winning the Big 12. Kent State wins the Sun Belt over ULM. That's a shame. Mississippi State wins the Conference USA title. James Madison wins the SEC over Coastal Carolina in overtime. Virginia Tech wins the American Conference. Wake Forest winning the Mountain West. Again, we said keep an eye out on them. They got promoted and now conference champions. Tennessee wins the ACC. And Miami wins the Pac-12 to cap off all of the promotions. So, the good news for us this year, promotion. You know, we end up making a good run to the conference title. We get another bowl game. We don't make the national title game, but our job security is at 100%. We hit our win marker of 9 wins with a chance to make it 10. But we got to get a measure of revenge against Baylor, who I am not a big fan of. because of the troubles they have caused us. They have a 92 rated running back, Brad Moore. They got a pretty solid team. They don't have too many absurdly good players, but they do have a very well-rounded team. So no guarantees that this game goes our way. Screw it. What are we even going to do here? Drop that back. Stay with the aggressive offensive philosophy. Dan Campbell. All the time, Dan Campbell. We are better than them on paper. Corso's choosing us for the win, too. It's a good chance at revenge. We won't play them next year unless we schedule it, because, of course, they have been promoted out of that particular conference. But I think we're ready to rock. Let's do it. Let's cap off yet another season, hopefully with a win. Although we are still, well, flying high from that Air Force victory. That's right. I made that pun. They've caused me enough problems. I can make a joke at their expense. Apparently their running back isn't listed as a top player, though. I didn't see that he was hurt. That'd be great news for us, though. Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Pretty appropriate. Although typically in playoff scenarios, the Cowboys don't do well in this venue. Fuck. All right, well, we know how this one's going to end. Exactly. Welcome to Jerry World.
Thanks for joining us here on the NCAA College Football pregame.
Leave it on the field. AT&T Stadium. I still think my favorite use of this stadium in a video game sense is EA MMA that came out in like 2010. Had this stadium as a venue to choose, and it was just really cool to be like, oh, here's, you know, granted, in fairness, it was the Strike Force cage in the middle of AT&T Stadium, but it was still really sick. Let's not end with a face plant. Well, Niles, about that. We tend to do that, don't we? Oh, the Cotton Bowl against Baylor. 7-7 in the early stages, 9-7 after the safety. 16-7, 16-14. 17-16. Uh-oh, gentlemen. Gotta get that offense going. There you go. 22-17. 29-17. My goodness. 36-17. Oh my God. I think that's it. Baylor fails to score. This game, even though we are going to jump in, is technically... No touching! No touching! We would win even if we didn't jump in. But we are going to jump in to send off some of these seniors in style. As we do. When's the first charity stream of the year? Don't know. It won't be this month. Probably looking at April. And are you able to tease the UCL finals date? I'm pretty sure it's this Friday. I'm quite sure. Wow, it is difficult to see their players with the lighting in this venue. Is it just me, or is it difficult to see them? I mean, glasses and blind and all, but holy hell, do they blend in. Jerry gets so cheap, he won't even pay to turn the lights on. Can't see what the hell's going on. We're 2 of 10 on third down, yet we're up 36-17. That's insane. As the big one stopped just shy of the first down. You know what that means. You know what that means.
It's fourth down. So the kicking team is on the field. They'll try for 3.
Run for it! Oh, God!
On the 27-yard line.
I didn't even get to finish the line. Holy God. I think they had a hunch that might happen. Sweet Jesus.
It's important for this offense to reestablish.
I guess we're a little bit too predictable, huh? Tugnis? Nope. Yeah, you better throw that away. Jesus Christ, remind me if we ever play at this stadium again to only pick brighter jerseys. It is so dark in here. Jerry, turn on the lights. What the fuck? Oh, the jack wagon with the big hit. So we'll finish 10-4. We're back in the double-digit win column after 2 seasons away, if I'm not mistaken. Conference title. Bowl victory over a team that's a conference ahead of us. Oh, the big bat booty daddy. Oh, my. Woo. He did that one for all of his freaks. Take a look at the peaks. Oh, my God. Nathan, what's up? Are you not in Manmore? I am. I am. Or you're just in love with streaming really late? I've always had a late schedule. Jess. Oh, brick walled by the big bad booty daddy. Looks like we're gonna be able to get a punt return out of this. So let's do it. See if we can send off some of these guys in style. One more touchdown celebration, if you could. Wilson. God, they're fast. Wilson. Jesus. Oh, we didn't lose any yardage. Or we took ahead a normal schedule that lasted a month. That was a good month. That was a good month. All right. Well, Kai, you're not going to win a Heisman or anything like that. So let's just try to get you another interception.
He's scrambling. Throws it in a hurry.
Genuine pony. Woo. Wow, Kai's had a great game. 4 touchdowns, 300 yards. What a guy. All right, here we go. It's time for the fly sweep. No, it's not. That is not going to work. Play action. Send the boys. Someone will get open down there. Send the boys. Touchdown, Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Wilson. What a grab. Perfect throw. Wilson. What a man. It will let us go for 2, and you know what that means. It's time to break out the monster. I have no idea what play I just picked.
Wyoming.
Let's call a timeout. I accidentally switched out of the monster. I hit to the right instead of down. Back to the monster. We'll go for the zone. Ooh, the screens. The screens worked out so well last time.
Wyoming up by a big margin.
Back to Wilson. Oh my God, it's so overpowered. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion for Wilson. Oh, I'll act like I've been here before. Suck it, Baylor. Revenge. We get to end this season on a high note. Right at the end of the game, Wilson. What a fucking catch. Woo. Let's go. That loss to Duke really sucked. Although we didn't jump in, it might have been a different story had we played it. But we won the 2 games at the end of the season that mattered. Conference title and a bowl game. Another double for the Cowboys. I don't know if we'll ever win a national title. Look at all those JPEGs. They are hyped for Kai and Ty. The junior, he has one more season with us. Unless he goes pro early. He better fucking not. If he does, we're in trouble. A big win for the Cowboys. The biggest win of any Cowboys team in the history of this venue. 44-17 over the Baylor Bears. Absolutely beautiful. One more look at that touchdown, please. There it is. Majestic from Wilson. And then the 2-point conversion. I absolutely adore the monster formation. In short yardage situations, the monster formation is absolutely insane. Do you know where Baylor is? I sure do. It's in Waco, Texas. Nothing like beating a Texas team in Texas. What a game for Kai and Ty. What a game. Those are the games he's capable of. He didn't always play that well this season. Rushing touchdown for can't win the big one. Depends on what you define as the big one. Of course, we lost 11 yards on the fake field goal. Oh, but there we go. Wilson, he'll be back for his senior year next year, too. Very, very good. Very, very good. Wasn't sacked once at quarterback. We only got to their quarterback once, though. It was Jack Wagon, the senior. No picks. No field goal attempts. Thank God. Crash, go ahead. I don't care. That's fine. 44-17 over the Baylor Bears. Whew. Goodness. Home of the Branch Davidians. Indeed. As we win the Cotton Bowl. Our most prestigious bowl victory to date. I mean, outside was the Birmingham Bowl Wyoming or Navy with the butt cheek trophy. And if you don't know what we mean by that, like literally the Birmingham Bowl trophy has cheeks of steel. Those fucking guys just hanging out, butts out. So always try to win the Birmingham Bowl if you can. All right. Well, we finished the season number 16 in the nation. Not bad. Ohio State win another national title. Unbelievable. 45-21 over A&M. Monroe lost to Tulane in their first bowl game in a Louisiana battle. Orange Bowl goes to Tennessee over Virginia Tech. Minnesota beat Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. Damn. USC beats Miami of Ohio for the Fiesta Bowl. Gator Bowl goes to UCLA, and the Rose Bowl goes to Penn State over Notre Dame. But of course, the one that we all care about, the Pop-Tarts Bowl, goes to LSU by 1 point over Wisconsin. Damn. Buffalo. Wow, Buffalo played Texas in the Military Bowl. Jesus. Way to go, Buffalo. Glad we could help Duke get a bowl game. I don't do the playoff. No, I've had trouble with the mod. I don't mind keeping the old format, honestly. I don't mind. Stubbs, thank you for the raid, by the way. A look at the stats. Kai and Ty absolutely dominated. Whoops, wrong one. I don't have my Xbox on or my PlayStation. There you go. Kai and Ty absolutely dominated in terms of passing yards. It's kind of surprising he didn't win the Heisman, but he did not. Let's take a look, though, at the season stats. As he had 4,600 yards, 31 touchdowns, 12 picks, averaged 328 yards a game, was sacked 16 times. Again, I'm kind of surprised he didn't win the Heisman. 700 yards for Can't Win the Big One with 12 touchdowns. Kai had 7 on the ground himself, and of course a couple other rushing touchdowns in there. Wow. 2 receivers with over 1,100 yards each. Hero and McApee. Hero, the converted running back, 9 touchdowns as a receiver. I feel like that worked out pretty well for us. If we beat Baylor that badly, does that make us the ATF? Sure. Why not? Let's continue the Waco references. Nobody allowed more than 5 sacks, which is pretty good. I don't know how the hell that math adds up, though, because he was sacked 16 times, wasn't he? 5 plus 6 is 11. 14, 15. We're missing a sack. 108 tackles for the Prairie Phantom. 27 tackles for loss for the senior DT, Pearl Harbor Puppy. And, of course, for sacks, he led the way with only 5. A lot of people got to the quarterback, but we didn't have that, like, one dominant threat. And a couple of interceptions here and there, but nothing too crazy, which is pretty typical. And for the kicker... Jesus Christ. Sweet Jesus. Let's just let that simmer for a second. Let that settle. A 96 rated quarterback with 99 power and 97 accuracy goes 57% on the season. Oh my God. Went 3 of 6 from inside 30 yards. Went 6 of 9 from 30 to 40. 2 of 6 from beyond 40. But 4 of 5 from 50. I don't understand. I don't. But that ends the 2026 campaign. A good season overall for the Cowboys. Back to some prominence. 10 wins on the board. Another double. And now up to the 4th tier. The 4th tier, and the streak continues of winning a bowl game or a conference title dating back all the way to 2017. Tremendous. 10 years in a row that we've hit now with some form of success. But we're still not where we want to be.